Hello guys, welcome to Hankins Custom Rifles and another episode of Hank's TV. Today's September the 3rd, Sunday afternoon here in Kentucky, and what we're going to do today is test fire a 6.5 Creedmoor that I just finished up building in the shop. This gun's built on a Remington 700 short action stainless steel that I blueprinted. The barrel is a stainless steel barrel made by Brooks. It's a 1 1/8 twist with the skip fluting in it. The barrel's finished at 24 inches. The stock is a Macmillan Hunter stock, and we tried to keep everything lightweight on this gun. So it's just basically a good woods gun, pack a gun, something that the guy's going to hunt whitetail and mule deer with. 6.5 Creedmoor is all you need to kill the whitetail or mule deer, and probably sufficient for a lot of other things if your shot placement and bullet choices are right. It's got a Vortex scope on it, 4-16 by 50 Viper HSLR, and I've got it bore sighted. We're going to go ahead and sight this gun in today, shoot it a few times. I've got several different kinds of ammunition over here that we can use. A couple of these are hand loads. One of the hand loads I know for sure won't fit in the magazine. They're Berger VLD 140 grains. They're not going to fit in the magazine, so if we shoot those, we'll probably have to single shot them. The ejector and the bolt is not in there, so I'm going to have to manually pull out each cartridge case when we fire it. And other than that, that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this test fire and see how this gun shoots. Okay guys, we're going to start this test fire out using Hornady's American whitetail ammunition. I've had pretty good luck out of this stuff before, so let's hope it shoots pretty good today. We're shooting 129 grain interlock bullet in this ammunition, and that's a good choice for deer hunting and probably mule deers or whatever. It's an interlock bullet, so it's going to stay together and not fragment quite as bad as the Hornady SST. So let's put one of those in there and start out with this stuff today. Okay, I'm going to have to walk down range and see where that bullet hit the target because I can't see it. So I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, I found the bullet hole. It's just barely on the paper, low and right. So I've made a scope adjustment. And we're going to go ahead and shoot another one. See where it's at on the paper. If it's in a good spot, we'll shoot 2 more for the 3-shot group. We're just going to go ahead and shoot 2 more, fellas. And it looks like the first group out of the gun is going to be right at the half-inch mark, maybe a little over. So we're just going to give this a minute, cool off. We're going to pick out one of these other boxes to shoot. Probably do this Winchester match next with a 140 grain bullet. Okay guys, we're back. We're going to try the Winchester match ammunition. This is 140 grain hollow point boat tail, and I'm going to shoot at the top left dot on this target that we've got down there now. Okay, for some reason it did not like this ammunition nearly as well as it liked the American whitetail. We probably got close to 1.5 inch spread down there. So it didn't like this stuff at all. We'll give it another few minutes to cool down, and we'll try a 3-shot group with the Precision Hunter ammo. Okay guys, we've waited a couple minutes and barrel's cooled down a little bit. Surprisingly how hot it got only after 6 shots. You know, I've shot 7 times counting my cider shot, and it actually warmed up quite a bit. That's probably just because it's such a lightweight and thin barrel. But anyway, we've got Hornady now, the Precision Hunter ammunition. We're going to try that. It's Hornady's Precision Hunter. This is a 143 grain VLDX bullet. And this is supposed to also be a very good hunting bullet. It's supposed to mushroom really good, penetrate good, stay together. And I haven't killed any animals with this bullet yet, but it does shoot pretty good. I have shot some pretty good groups with this stuff. So let's see how it does in this 6.5 Creedmoor. And what I'm going to shoot at will be the bottom left dot on the target. It seems to like that stuff pretty well. I put the first 2 in the same hole. The second one dropped out a little bit, but we still probably got a good 1/2 inch group down there out of this stuff. So it seems to like this ammo pretty well. Okay guys, we took another break and we're ready to shoot 3 more rounds. These are hand loads that I loaded up a while back for testing another one of these 6.5 Creedmoor guns. It is 120 grain AMAX. It's got 40 grains of Hodgdon's 4895 in this cartridge. And let's shoot 3 of these and see how they do. I'll be shooting the bottom right dot. Okay, those definitely shot the best so far today. We've got a probably 3/8 of an inch. All the bullet holes are touching, so that looks pretty good. 120 grain Hornady A-Max hand loads, 40 grains of 48.95. We're going to take another break, and we'll shoot some more here in a minute. Okay, guys, we're back again. This time what we're going to shoot is a Berger bullet. This is 140 grain VLD. It's our target bullet. And we've got 41 grains of Hodgdon's 4350 loaded with that cartridge. So let's see how these do. And what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to shoot another target, because we've got several groups on this target so far. I'm just going to move over to a new target, shoot the top left dot on the new target on the left. And we got two of those in the same hole in one flyer. So we'll have to go down range when we get done and see what that actually did. I can't tell for sure. Looks like 3/4 inch. So we're going to take another break. We've got one more bullet type to shoot. This is 130 grain VLD. But what we'll do is just take another 5-minute break, and we'll shoot these 130s. Okay guys, we're back. We're going to shoot this one last type of ammo that I brought with me today. It's a 130 grain Berger hunting bullet, and it's loaded with 39 grains of Reloader 15. So let's see how it'll do. I'm going to shoot the bottom left dot on the target. And it seems to have liked those pretty well. We got another pretty decent group. That's 3/4 inches or less. So I haven't made any scope adjustments with this ammunition. It's all been the same scope adjustment. and you can see that different bullets are impacting in different places. I've got some that's right level with the bullseye, got some that's low left, some low right. They're just moving around a little bit, so that just tells you that different ammo is going to impact in different places. I actually got two that's low right, nothing low left. Some that's high right. But it looks pretty good so far. So we're going to just let this cool off and we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so far the best groups that we've got are with this 120 grain AMAX and the 130 grain Berger hunting bullet. So it seems right now as if this gun likes the lighter weight bullets. It is a 1 1/8 twist, but it should stabilize a 140 grain bullet. It shot the 143 grain VLDXs pretty good. So what I want to do is I've made an adjustment to the scope. I'm going to shoot another 3-shot group with these Hornady AMAX hand loads and see if we can get another group to repeat itself like we got the first time. And it does look like it repeated. We got another good group. First two in the same hold. Third one just a little bit high. But it looks good as far as the group goes. So we're going to wait another few minutes. And we'll shoot some of these 130s. Okay guys, are you ready for 3 more shots? So I am. Here we go. We're going to shoot 3 more. These are the 130 grain VLDX Berger hunting bullet. And I do believe that the 130 grain Bergers is shooting the best out of what we've got here to test fire today. I can pass this load recommendation on to the customer. He is going to hand load. So 130 grain Berger VLD hunting bullets with 39 grains of reloader 15 would be a good place for him to start developing a load for this gun. The more you shoot it, the better it's going to get. We haven't cleaned it today, so when we clean it and bring it back to the range the next time, it'll probably shoot a little better. And you know, you got to break these barrels in, and as you break them in, they will start to shoot better. But this gun is shooting pretty good as it is. We've got several groups that are in the 1/2 inch range, a couple that's probably going to go under a 1/2 inch, and we've got a couple different bullets that's shooting pretty good, 120 AMAXs and 130 VLDs. We're just going to take another little break, and we'll get back with you guys here in just a second. Okay guys, just for fun, I've got a 130 grain Berger hunting bullet in here. And I'm just going to see if we can knock that walnut off the target stand at 100 yards. Look like we knocked it off. 130 grain VLD hunting bullets probably be the bullet of choice now for this gun. We're going to walk down, take a quick look at the target. We'll go over it. I'll show you what I did, where we made some changes and scope adjustments, if I can remember them all. We shot quite a few today. And we'll wrap up this little video. Now this is a lightweight gun. It's kind of hard to hold still in the bags, but it shoots good. And it'll be a great little mountain rifle, something to pack around in the woods. Short, 24-inch barrel, lightweight, no recoil. Kill about anything you want to kill with it in the United States. So let's walk on down there and take a quick look at the target, and I'll get back with y'all down there. Okay guys, we walked down here to the target. That's 100 yards from where we're shooting at, and if I can remember all these, I'll try to go over it with you and tell you what we did. My very first shot, I used that Hornady American Whitetail 129 grain inner bond, and here's the very first shot over here. I just barely clipped this paper with it. Then I moved it and I was aiming at the orange dot, and those 3 shots right there is from the American Whitetail ammunition. That's pretty good for factory stuff right out of the box, cheap factory stuff too. That measured 5/8 of an inch probably. If I had my calipers, I'd have to guess at about 5/8. Then we shot the Winchester 140 grain match ammo, and that probably shot worse than anything we shot all day, and that was these 3 shots right here. And I'm going to guess that as being about 1.25 inches. Okay, we took a little break. We come down here and we shot the Hornady Precision Hunters with that VLDX bullet in it, 143 grain, and that shot pretty good. If I had to measure that, that's 5/8 or less. Okay, then we took a break. We shot 120 grain AMAX, which was a hand load of mine, and that's the group right there. That's definitely under 1/2 inch. So that stuff shot really, really well. We moved over to this target, and I shot 140 grain AMAX. That was a hand load. Take that back, 140 grain Berger VLD. That was a hand load. And it shot right here. We got 2 in the same hole, and them were the first 2 shots. But for some reason, the third one jumped over here a good 1.25 inches. So it didn't like the 140 grain Bergers, and it didn't like the 140 grain Winchesters. We went down to 130 grain Berger hunting bullet, which is still a VLDX. It's the same shape as this target bullet, just a little lighter and shorter. And we shot another group that will go 1/2 inch. That's a 1/2 inch group, probably right at it. So we took a few minutes break again. I've been trying to let this barrel cool down between shots because it's a very lightweight barrel and it does build up the heat pretty quick. We went back to the hand loads, 120 grain AMAX. I made a scope adjustment and I shot here. We got a 3-shot group there that's about 5/8 of an inch, maybe 3/4. And then I shot another group with 130 grain Berger VLDs, and we got another 1/2 inch group. So we've got several 1/2 inch groups out of this gun. First range session, no load development, just stuff I picked right out of the book, loaded it a long time ago for some other rifles. It wasn't even loaded for this gun. Okay, and then I made a scope adjustment right here. I brought the scope down 2 clicks to bring this impact down to this little blue dot. And that's when we had our little fun shot with the walnut sitting on top of this target. And we blasted the walnut, blew it off of there. So here's the gun, fellas. It's a nice lightweight gun, scope and all, everything on it, come in under $4,000. So that's That's $2,000 less than some of these big guys want to charge you for a gun and you don't even get a scope on it. So for what you can save buying your rifle from Hankins, you can put a scope on them. So just wanted to let you know you can pay more. You can't buy better. Call me up if you need a rifle built. Skip those big guys. Don't throw your money away. Buy one from Jeff Hankins at Hankins Custom Rifles. Until next time, guys, I want to ask you to thumbs up on the videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, visit Hank's message board. Let me know if you need a gun built. I'll be happy to help you out.